Good morning, guys, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. I just realized that's the last day I can do that because now I don't have any more extra fingers, which is probably a good thing. I just got back from my run and I thought I was gonna have to go find this one in the backyard, but it looks like he's come in of his own accord. Good morning, little one. You don't want to say hi? Okay. So this morning I thought that I was gonna do the Peloton. Let me find a spot where I can stand still. Oh, hello, Molly Mannequin. I thought that I was going to do a Peloton ride, but it ended up being one of those mornings where, let me take this hat off, where I just felt like I needed a run. Running is one of those things for me. My workouts are normally based on like my emotional state and what I feel like I need mentally, and then where I'm at physically, kind of a thing. But mentally today, I just really felt like I needed to breathe. And I think running is one of those things that really helps remind me to just deep breath in, deep breath out. It's very much a stress reliever in that capacity. So I just finished my run and I'm wearing a mostly Target outfit today. Kind of love it. Pardon everything else that's happening over here. So I have this elbow sweatshirt that's super old, but I love that with the elbows, like I still get the warmth, but it seems really weird until you're working out in it, and it gives you just enough air to keep you cool. Like an old Nike tank, and then my 7/8 leggings from Target that are compression and high-waisted. I love these. I got them fairly recently, and because they don't sell petite sizes, the 7/8 leggings is pretty much as close as you can get to it still fitting, but I love they are like hella high-waisted. I love how high-waisted they are. I love the support that they give, and I love that, like, I hate when my leggings, because my top, like, this section is a bit smaller, if the leggings don't fit right, they'll kind of slide when I'm running, which is not comfortable at all. So these are nice because they are up and they hold everything in. But I have a few other running accessories I thought I would share with you guys this morning before we start packing in. Oh, it's super dark. I was wearing my I Don't Mind hat, which is not necessarily the cutest thing ever, but it's functional because if you are a blonde gal, a white blonde gal, somebody who like bleaches their hair blonde, the sun can make it more brassy. So I always try to protect my hair when I'm running, along with sometimes I will put SPF on if I'm not gonna wear a hat. Most of the time I always wear a hat, but a lot of times that'll just be my one bit of vitamin D exposure for the day, and then I wear SPF for the rest of the day. Along with some smaller sunnies. I always opt for smaller sunnies because my like big key ones don't fit underneath the hat. And then this waist pouch that I will link this down below. I love it. Those are pretty much my running essentials, but this is super thin. You can fit like a key in here, you can fit your phone in here, and it just hangs out on my back. I find that even with my phone in a pocket, like any of that, it just fusses and gets in the way, or I'm like, if I'm holding it, I find I get a stitch in one side quicker than another. This just lays on my back. I don't have to worry about it. It can hide really easily. Super thin, so if I needed to carry a key as well, I never have to worry about what leggings I'm wearing or anything like that. And my phone, even this giant one, fits perfectly in there, no issues. And then I wore my Ray-Ban sunnies, which are in here. So I started packing for New York this morning. Everything's pretty much packed and prepped. Let's set that over here so you get a better visual. But everything is pretty much packed and prepped. Shoes are down here. I have all of the coats that I'm gonna wear. My pajamas from this morning are still over there. And I think what I'm gonna do now is, I was gonna do some yoga. I don't know that I'm gonna do yoga now. I think I changed my mind. I'm definitely gonna rehydrate, get some electrolytes, finish editing today's Vlogmas, and then we will pack this all up. But I think I decided on my run this morning that the way that I'm gonna end up packing this is, I've set aside an extra outfit for Birmingham. So like there's an extra set of running clothes over here, there's an extra set of pajamas, and then my Christmas sweater so that we can decorate and I can actually rock my Christmas sweater. But everything else is for New York. So my Birmingham stuff I'm not going to put in a packing cube. That'll just be separate, and that way when I get to Birmingham tonight I can just leave it out and have extra room in my suitcase, because I am going to take my big bag and check it this time. I don't normally do that, but it's just the easier option than trying to decant everything. I have no desire to deal with that this time. But I've laid everything out in little outfit piles accordingly, and then I don't think I'll need to get anything. I might need to get a new pair of Spanx. Mine are like dead, dying, old, super in need of some help, but I'm limited on clothes right now, so we're gonna make it work, and hopefully I can be warm, because I gave Mom my big fluffy North Face because she does not have one. But that is all of the clothing items that will go in packing cubes. And then in the bathroom we have my travel drawer, which is pretty much prepped to go at most times. The back is my makeup bag. The top is my long haul flight bag. I'm not going to take that this time. And then this little bag has all my hair stuff. This has all of my like miscellaneous toiletries. So I already filled my probiotics this morning, so that goes in there. Cotton rounds, toothbrush, retainers, because you know those are a lifetime thing. And then everything in here is pretty much all of my skincare stuff, but I might maneuver some of that around. I think I'll be good, but I normally wait until I'm about to travel to refill this, just so that if there are long periods of time that I don't, as long as other products. So I wait to fill it until then, and then if I find that if I've changed something in my routine, I don't want to, you know, I'd rather make sure that that's updated than get somewhere and be like, oh hey, that product was really bad for you and you only have that now, so your skin's about to suffer. So I have a generalized system that gets updated right before I go, and that will happen in a little bit. But for now, I'm gonna do a little bit of editing for this morning, and then we'll pack. But yeah, the drawer is all prepped and ready to go, and then I still have some things over here that I need to finish using up, but those are going to get used up here, and I need to pull. There are certain things from here I definitely need to pull, like serums, eye cream, whatever oil I'm going to take. And I am at the very bottom of this duo. This is like my everyday combo, so we're going to see what we can do with this, but there might be a Sephora run on this trip. That just probably needs to happen. So just finished my hair and makeup, well, most of it. I blow dried it to make sure it's good for the rest of the week, and I sat down to pick my Audible book for the car ride today, and I started reading the first book in the Outlander series since I've been watching the show, and was thinking that I would just download the book because I can do the little whisper sync thing, so it'll go back and forth between the two if I want to read it in the digital version or if I want to listen to it. And holy heckin' Bob, guys, 32 hours and 38 minutes. That is how long this audiobook is. I can only fathom. That is a lot of talking. That is a lot of talking. I wonder how long it took somebody to like record this audiobook. I'm very excited to listen to it. I felt like it was long. I hadn't looked at the page count because every time I've read it at night, I feel like the percent goes up like 1 or 2 every night by the time I'm done reading for whatever amount of time. But I'm a fairly fast reader. It's a leftover habit from being an English major in college, so I get through books fairly quickly, but now I understand why it is so insanely long. Wow. Just wow. So I have packed up my makeup. I put my hair extensions in there. I was going to put them in today, but we're just not going to mess with that. I round brush dried my hair so that I would have that fullness in it. I try to minimize the amount of heat on it, but I wanted to go ahead and activate that. So I'm going to eat the rest of my lunch, which is a very tiny amount, and then we will pack all of the things, which hopefully should be a very quick process because everything is laid out on the bed. I need to switch purses over. That's what's happening there. Straightener's good. Everything else is good. Shoes are there. Everything is pretty much in the closest place that it can be. We just need to pack it all in a bag.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is.
I haven't quite quite mastered using this two-sided suitcase yet. I'm so used to mine where there's like a separate compartment for shoes and I don't have to worry about it. And I might end up going back to it. I haven't decided yet, but I'm trying. I'm trying to make it work. I love that it's 4 wheels. That is a fabulous portion of it. I just miss, you know, the top-sidedness of it. So I ended up snagging this bag because I was going to check a bag, and now I'm going to rearrange a few things a little bit differently than I expected, but it will work, and I have a little bit of room within all of this to make sure that I'm good for anything I want to bring back. And I always end up with a pile on my bed of whatever gets stored in here, so like anything extra, that my international charger, my travel pillow that I won't need for this trip, and any of the packing cubes that I didn't use, and jackets, because the white one is for today. I'll leave that in Birmingham, and then the fur one I will wear tomorrow. But we are as packed can be, and now I'm going to put on my Uggs, rock a travel outfit, and load the car. It is not necessarily cold enough for Uggs, but I know that I'm going to want them at some point, so we're probably going to take them with me, just because I want that cozy option on the way home. And since I'm driving, I can do that. I don't have to worry about that.